this recording is going to be on how to do shading. What you're going to do is you're going to make a new layer for it. Make a new layer. You're going to call it shading. I'm going to drag the shading above my outline layer. I'm going to pick a color. Turn it off. And it's going to be the color of the outline, the darkest part. I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to use the thickest brush. Essentially what we're going to do, we're going to draw, we're going to convert it to a symbol, and then we're going to add a blur to it. So in order to figure out, some of you guys are good at art stuff, so you already know what needs to be darkened. Some of us don't. If you don't, hide your outline layer and take a look at your beautiful picture. I hope you get nightmares about this. This is your trick. This is your treat. A little dark there, got a little laugh line kind of situation here, a little dark around here, here, and you can always go back and edit this. Right here, I'm gonna do a little here. Now, if I zoom out here a little bit, now I'm gonna go ahead and turn my outline layer back on so you can see what it does. You'll click the keyframe. The keyframe is that black dot, and then you can go to, what it's gonna do is gonna select everything in your layer. And you go to modify, convert it to symbol, and it's going to ask you what it's called. I'm going to call this shading 5, the 5th time I've done it today, and click enter. I know this is a symbol because it has a blue line around it. I'm going to take my black selection arrow. Now, in your property inspector, and this is your property inspector right here, you see an option for filters with a plus sign. If you don't see an option, like if you accidentally click off of it, oh no, where are my options? This window here is content sensitive. That means it's always going to give you information on whatever you click on. So I'm just going to click on the thing again. Boom, there it is. Put a plus. Tell it to do a blur. It's going to default at a 4. All you got to do is just increase that blur. And if you'll notice, it's softening because you want it real subtle. So you got a before and an after. Now let's say you decide, you know what, I think I use a dark color, or I want to add some light highlights also. If you double click on that, I said if you double click, it puts you in symbol edit mode. I know I'm in symbol edit mode because there's only one layer, and I knew I made 5,000 layers. And it says shading, and it says scene 1. So from here, if I need to add or change the color, Command A will select all. I can tell my color to be lighter. Let's tell it. And if you put it on the B, yours might look like this or this. Click on the B for brightness. I can lighten it up some. I can even make it darker or whatever. To get back to my scene, go back to scene 1, and then you got your before and after. And that's how you do shading. Hair details is pretty much the same thing. You make a new layer for it. You call it hair details. And then you're going to pick your colors. Now, instead of doing a solid color, instead of radial, let's do a linear, and let's choose 3 colors. On mine, I decided to do black, and then purple in the middle. So remember, if you double click that square, choose a purple, it's going to give it a line, and I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to use a small brush. And all you're doing is adding a few details. If I hide my hair layer, my hair definitely has a pattern, which is out. And I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? Yeah. And it's going to give it that dimension. Where's my mouse? Dimensionality. I would adventure or say that you guys don't be afraid to get off of the solid portion of your hair. Now I'm going to just kind of messlate just to get it done, get this monkey business. Now, if I turn on my hair layer, now I've got a few details on it. Okay, so just adds a little bit of depth. Y'all's hair is more, you're going to have a corner and it's going to kind of go from that, or it's going to be ripply, or just spike. And that's all that is to it. And that's the demo for how to do hair details.